All right, along now. So next, we're going to get into our 15 minutes of fame segment. Go take you a little break. You deserve that. Go put your feet up. Go get some water. Go take care of yourself. And, usually I like to interview other folks, but you know what? It's me, all right? And we've been doing a lot of things, you understand? So, let's see. Can we get Jam? Can we bring Jam on down? Jam, do you mind coming on down? You mind? Lost my thing. Jam, do you mind coming on down? Come on down. Oh no, I'm losing my mic. Oh no, I'm losing my mic. But I ain't losing my mind. I'm losing my mic. I'm losing my mic. Let's give it up for Jam. Hey, thank you so much. It's so good to be here, Make Radio Man. It's so good to have you, Jam. So, Jam, tell us about your latest expeditures to the moon. Oh no, sorry, that was another segment. Tell us about what's been going on, Jam. Oh, well, man, I'm just living my life. I'm out here. I'm at the tail end of an MFA program, and I've just been really happy and excited to be living my dream in a lot of ways. That's awesome, Jam. All right, John. Okay, cut. All right, that's exhausting. All right, y'all. I'm gonna just be myself. All right, let's give it up for being yourself. But we is going to keep the 15 minutes of fame segment rolling. All right, so I am Jam. All right, I am here in Baltimore, Maryland, finishing up my MFA, that is Master of Fine Arts for Theater Arts. And the last couple of weeks have just been incredible. You know what I mean? Just a lot of taking my ideas, a lot that I've been rummaging over for months and years now, and taking it out into these streets. Now, starting with Bowie State University. Now, shout out to Bowie State University, and shout out to Bob Bartlett and Catherine Kavecki for organizing a guest artist visit that I had about 2 weeks ago now. Now, hold up. I'm feeling a little... No, we good. All right. So I was able to take this idea that I'm formulating within the academy. It's called mythologizing. It's a devised, improvised method of creating theater from your lived memories, to look at your memories as myths, epic myths, to create theater from, to create songs from, but to really be able to face what it is that you've experienced and value it. Please hold, a little technical issue. I done broke the mic. I done broke the wire. It's okay. To really be able to take those experiences and value them as source material for you to create. And with this, you'll constantly be able to create. So I was able to talk to the amazing students at Bowie State University and Bob Bartlett's playwriting class. And, usually I've been getting into this mode of recording the voice notes like right after an event happened. So as soon as I left, it was about an hour-long talk. As soon as I left, I just bawled. You know what I mean? It was tears of joy. I tweeted this the other day because in Sag season, I was crying. It was sad boy tears though. But Pisces season, which is that Jupiterian, escapism, dreamy type of season, I'm crying tears of joy, and I definitely did that. So I want to play a little clip of just a voice note reflection after teaching at, or guest artist teaching at Bowie State University. Here we go. All right, this is Jam, and this is a voice note reflection on my guest artist visit at Bowie State University, their theater department. Shout out to the students of Bob Bartlett's playwriting class. Yo. This is my very first guest artist talk. And of many. Alright, my goal is to keep this concise. And I'm fresh out of the class. And the excitement, the energy, for lack of a better word, was buzzing. Like a beehive. These students, these kids, Gen Z, the 20-somethings, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got it. There's just so much in the way that you have to think about to convince yourself that you got it. But y'all know y'all got it. You know, I gotta speak in riddles, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, the essence, and you know, calling nobody out, but the overall theme that I was getting from that class is just this idea of finding your voice, but then not to overthink about it. When you are already in an institution, you're already in an academy, you are seeing literally the systems of how to be successful. Now, a lot of us, especially artists coming into these institutions and these academies, we're looking at what it takes to pop. We're looking at the system itself, but that's not the place that you produce from. You don't write to say, oh, this is going to get produced and it's going to get, I'm going to get the Pulitzer Prize and Nobel Peace Prize, which you probably will. But to create from that space is going to create more burnout sooner rather than later. And I'm looking at a lot of folks right now burnt out. Okay. But in order to avoid that, it's to really hone into what is your voice, what are you bringing into the academy and producing from that intrinsic feeling, the art for art's sake, your why that has nothing to do with that output, because you're already in the environment where you can get put on. You're already in an environment where you can get put on. Why are you already stressing about what you already in? You was already put on. Keep producing. Now, if it might take a lot of folks, and this is what I'm finding and discovering right now in this moment, it might take a lot of folks to be in the lion's den to realize, oh, I gotta, this is who I am. You know what I mean? But even in that moment, just harken back to what it is that makes you you. You know, talk to the old friends, talk to your aunties and uncles, get back into those childhood wonders and those hobbies that you had before you got into this institution or this space. All right. So shout out to the Bowie State University kids. All right. We're moving on to the next thing because, you know, we've been doing the thing. So Thursday, that was last Thursday, I did the guest artist visit. Saturday, shout out to this, you know, fast forward to Saturday. Shout out to Derek Pence, a longtime friend of mine. I was able to catch up with Derek Pence on his podcast, hashtag Rockstar Life, Coffee Break podcast with his drag alternate ego, Zenobia Darling. And I had me a good old time. So I just want to play a little clip from that. You can catch that on YouTube and also on Derek's artist website. So let's play a little clippy.
So you were on the tail end of an MFA at Towson for theater.
Sure am.
How has that experience been?
Oh, man. Coming back to Towson has been an experience for sure. So 2019 was when we went to South Africa. Mm-hmm. And then shortly after, in the summer, I decided, like, you know what? I'm done. I'm dropping it. Straight up mental health, straight up questioning my position in the world, my value, everything that didn't have anything to do with the institution, I was bringing into the institution. We were talking about this briefly beforehand, this idea of trauma. And I don't really understand those concepts until I hit a wall, until I experience it for myself. And I damn sure hit that wall in 2019. I decided to dip out. I decided to leave. And then 2020 hit. And I'm just like, wait a second. I'm always producing art. I'm always teaching about art or finding ways to hold workshops or to find that education slant. This is just what I do naturally. A lot of it was questioning myself. And again, my value as an artist. What can I do in the world? I'm glad that I went through that experience. I call that like the dark night of the soul, where I really just
been there, done that.
You know,
as Lady Gaga says, you got to marry the fucking night.
You have to marry it, make love to it, you know, divorce it, abandon it, cheat on it, come back together and all that, madam and mistress it, all of that. And I'm so glad that I embraced it instead of, you know, because it now it's becoming my testimony. It's becoming my way of explaining how my art literally helped me. So when you said Zenobia Darling, like saved your life, my art, my output had literally saved my life during 2020 to 2022.
Cut it off right there. You know what I mean? There's lots more that we talked about. Shout out to HDG. That is Havre de Grace. That's up in Northern Maryland. They are holding it down up there. The Gallery 220. There's an amazing exhibit going up right now. Also, shout out to the State Theater. You know, Jam Boom Boom and the capital BOO and Boom live public radio show is going to be up in the State Theater doing our live public show there. Soon come. You know what I mean? And speaking of Pisces season, you know we had to just naturally talk about pop culture, and especially queen of pop culture, Rihanna.
It's warm there right now. I'm like, let's go. All right, we've been talking for an hour. Woo. I'm like, all right, so let's end this. Rihanna. Let's talk about Rihanna, because I know you fucking love Rihanna. I remember we were in South Africa. We did some cabaret show at some bar. You did this like amazing thing of American Oxygen, and you were on the bongos. And
can we talk about before I performed that? And you did my makeup?
I did.
You did my makeup. I felt so like pampered.
Oh yeah, I brought it out,
ready to go. Thank you so much.
And I didn't have makeup. I had my chalk pastels.
Hey.
And I had 2 brushes, and I freaking went to Woolworths and got makeup, which is like their like grocery store, and I was like, let's do this.
It was the red, white, and blue.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it was Divya's djembe. and I played, and those lyrics. So shout out. Okay, all right, I want to be real clear. I love music, Rihanna. Shout out to makeup. Shout out to Fenty Beauty and all that. She's doing her $1 billion thing. But I love music, Rihanna. You know what I mean? You know, and that song in particular, the lyrics spoke to the immigrant experience.
Yeah.
And her singing it just gave it that slant, and the iconography of the music video itself is about, you know, just the immigrants in America and the social movements that had to do with that. So that song just personally just had, and it's so simple. It's such a simple song. It's not too deep lyrically, but just like how it speaks to that experience. And I wanted to kind of exemplify that. I love singing covers. I've been covering songs a lot recently.
Shout out to Rihanna. All right, now we know she's not going to release no album no time soon. Then Babies is that album that we're looking forward to. But you know what, Rihanna, you know, if you don't mind just releasing something just like some heavy patois, like release something with some heavy patois where like I don't even know what you're saying because it's so deeply entrenched into your accent, into your culture. That's the type of music we want. But we know we ain't getting no music from you no time soon. We love you, Ree. You know what I mean? Moving right along. All right, so yesterday it went down at the Albert Cook Library. It's Just a Myth storytelling event. Shout out to Cynthia Baker and Christina Gibson, the organizers of the public-facing events that go on in the Albert Cook Library. I was able to bring in this idea of I want people to explore and interrogate myths. You know, I want there to be that academic slant to it, but I also want people to just have a good old time. And me explaining that, just being able to articulate my ideas and then to see it happen and come together. This is like a couple months in the making, man, and it went down. Shout out to everyone who came to the series, to the event series, the workshop I was going to call it. This was the one of 3. So next month it is going down. Let me give you that date. Let me give you that date. Is going down on March 27th, 12 p.m. Now it's lunch hour. We got some snacks for y'all. Come through, learn a little bit about a myth, and then also pick up some Foley instruments. And then we're going to recreate some theater right on the spot, you know, especially for my non-theater people. It's a nice little break in the middle of the day. Come and have some fun, but, you know, for a purpose. You know what I mean? So it went down. Shout out to Albert Cook Library. Shout out to Cynthia Baker and Christina Gibson. I got love for y'all. And last but not least, but maybe the second to last but not least, tonight it is going down. You feel me? The Big House. I was about to call it the Big House Seafood Restaurant, but it's the Big House radio drama that I produced last year and put up on streaming sites. You can go and listen to it right now. Now, I wrote this play thinking, you know, like, I'm never going to be able to, you know, get up on a stage and have actors and lighting design and tech and a dramaturge and a director. Get this. This year I got that. So shout out to the Love at First Right new play festival. It's going down right now, but tonight is going to be the stage reading adaptation premiere. It's going to be my premiere, y'all, man. Oh, no, I just got to... for my damn self. You know, dreams can come true when you stick to it. When it's all on your frontal cortex, your mind. You make everything about that dream. Just do your regular thing. Keep your dreams on your mind. Cause look, I done told y'all I never thought my stuff would be put on a stage ever. But look at this. 1 year later, shout out to David White, and shout out to Towson Theater Lab. Go follow them on Instagram. It's going down tonight. Free admission, free art. Come listen and come give me some feedback. You know, survey the play afterwards. Cause we're going to do a little coffee and tea break afterwards. Come talk to me, the playwright. Man, it feel good to be the playwright. Oh, and also shout out to me, the newest member of the Dramatists Guild. You already know what's going down. Let me show you my little, you can go on the website right now. I'm gonna blow it up in post-production. You already know it's the world premiere. All right. Make playwright pseudonyms great again. Make pen names great again. I'm the world premiere. Let's get creative and funky on them real quick, y'all. Playwrights, what's up? All right. We're gonna move on. Oh, here's like a little still. Shout out to all the actors and all the creative team for the Big House. I want to call it the Big House Seafood Restaurant. Now I'm getting inspired to call it the Big House Seafood Restaurant, and I turn it into another adaptation. Anyway, now this. Has it been 15 minutes? Probably. We're going to wrap it up right here. This is going to be the very last point that I bring up. So we are in writing mode. You know what I mean? We've been doing a lot of appearances, and shout out to all the appearances I've been making, the places that I've been going to. Someone asked me, hey, Jam, how does it feel? Man, it feels like I'm in a dream. But don't you know, like when you're in a dream, but you don't know exactly how you got to that environment, you kind of just like wake up and you're there, or you're conscious and you're there. You don't remember getting in nobody's car. You don't remember getting in nobody's truck. You don't remember how you got there, but you got there. So it's like, How did I get here? That's how my life has been feeling. It's just been feeling like a dream. I'm showing up. I'm saying my piece. I'm saying what I'm interested in, and I'm learning as I'm going. So, the dreams can come true. You know what I mean? And I'm showing you right now in real time how it can. So we're gonna end it right here. All right, we're in appearance mode, and we still out in these streets, but it's about the art. You know what I mean? I've been everywhere, man, looking for some new place to write. And guess what? We got a new play coming out next week. It's called Self Plug. Yeah, that's right. It's called AM to PM Warship, written by the world premiere. And I'm going to give you an exclusive clip of AM to PM Warship. Let's get into it. Please hold. I know the suspense is killing us.
Mr. McCroy, wait up! Are you mad at me?
No, Angel. I just don't get why you would run away from the church this late, and worse, sneak into the comedy club where I'm performing.
I was bored. You're walking too fast, Mr. McCroy. Slow down.
The sooner you get back to the church, the better. Immigration services are already on me about calling out of work this morning. And now this?
Well, your routine was really funny, Mr. McCroy. In a sort of sad way.
Thanks. No heartbreak, no profit.
Angel, watch out! Slow down! It's a residential area, moron! Yeah, moron! Get out the street!
Here, let's keep moving. Just a few more blocks this way. You'll be back in the pews before anyone knows you're gone.
Man, shout out to Deep Flow Studio. Shout out to Emotion, who mixed and mastered the track. And again, shout out to Deep Flow Studios. AM to PM Warship is a new radio play that will be available on Kindle next week, and it's going down. All right, we're in writing season. We got new narratives on deck, and we're just doing what it is that we're doing. You know what? I want to close with a pre-recorded kind of like, Derek let me, let myself out of the podcast that we have recorded. He just allowed me to go off real quick, and that's what I had to say.
Well, thanks for coming on. This was so much fun. Where can we find you? Where can we watch your stuff? Plug yourself, hon.
Here we go. This is Jam Boom Boom. You can find me on all socials. Jam Boom Boom, the world premiere. Find me on Instagram. Find me on Twitter, X. Find me on Facebook. Find me on YouTube. We getting it popping over on YouTube. The capital BOOM, Boom Live public radio show is having its soft launch. Come through. Doing it completely independent. Doing it completely on my own. Shaking hands with the people I need to shake hands with, and collaborating with other forward-thinking, passionate artists as well, building that network and embodying exactly what it means to be independent through and through, to have that scholarly slant as well. This is Jam Boom Boom. We jam it. We got to jam against these systems, and we make things boom. We go beyond our own mentalities, go beyond our own minds, and then we just make new discoveries, because that's what we're here to do. Okay, don't get it twisted, don't get it confused. All right, it's still more life to live. All right, unless you're a square, unless you're a loser, then bye. I'm sorry, you don't belong here. You got to get out of here. But the true ones is here now. And Jam Boom Boom. That's how we do it.
Oof. Well, this was so much fun.
Hey, shout out to Derek. And that's crazy, because look, we're making new discoveries. What? I got my safari hat on. Everything lines up. It's a synchronicity and everything. You just got to pay attention to the patterns. All right, this is Jam. Thank you so much for having me, McRadio Man. Well, thank you so much for being here. Jam, boom, boom. Let's give it up for Jam one more time.